What's going on, guys? Thomas from My Scent Siage. Today's video will be on 5 fragrances that I think are still perfect to be rocking in 2025. So if you're interested in this video, stay tuned and we're going to dive right into it after the intro. Alright guys, welcome back. For those that are returning, I appreciate you. For my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. On my channel, we discuss all things fragrance, whether they be fragrances from your online discounters or fragrances from your local rack stores. Your local rack stores are Burlington, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, or Ross. Because believe it or not, guys, you can find great quality fragrances at a great price at these locations. Okay guys, today's video is on 5 fragrances that I think that are still good to be rocking in 2025. Now, none of these fragrances are new on the scene. They have been on the scene for some time, but I think they're good to reach for. You don't have to give any thought to these fragrances if you're trying to smell good. So we go dive right into it and get to talking about this smell good, guys. So the first fragrance I'm going to discuss is from the house of Azoro. We have Wanted by Night. Now, right now in the region that I'm in, we're getting cool and cold weather. This week coming up supposed to be cold. So this fragrance right here would be perfect for the weather we have approaching. This thing is a nice cinnamon, tobacco, amber. Overall, out of the 3 Azoros that I have the Azoro Wanted by Night Wanted Perfume, and I have Azoro I think Azoro EDT. I had an EDT one, but this one right here is by far the best one out of the 3 that I have. Once it dries down, and this thing projects good too. You're gonna get a good 6 to 7 hours out of this one. 7 hours, maybe 6 to 8 hours, especially on clothing. Overall, if you're a fan of the woody, sweet, spicy, warm, this one right here is an easy reach, guys, and it's perfect to still be rocking in 2025. Okay, the second fragrance we're going to be discussing is from the house of Ralph Lauren. We have Ralph Club EDT. Now, this one right here is an easy reach. It's a lavender bomb. This fragrance is predominantly lavender. You have sage, the clary sage, and vetiver. Now, like I say, this is kind of a generic scent, generic blue fragrance, but nevertheless, it is something that smells good, and you don't have to give any thought about. Just reach and spray. You're guaranteed to smell good. Now, the performance on this one is 5 to 6 hours. Projection is pretty good, and this is another one that's perfect for cooler weather. Now, this one can be worn year round. Summertime, you might just want to dial back on the sprays because that lavender in this one is pumping. It projects heavily and it's a bomb. So overall, this one can be worn year round and it's signature scent worthy. It's one of the fragrances when I first got it, I enjoyed it. And I think this one is I think it's a 50 ml. Yep, this is a 50 ml. I ended up buying a little gift set. This one was a 50 ml, and it came with a 10 ml travel spray. So this is the second fragrance that is worthy of adding to your collection in 2025, guys. All right, this third fragrance is from the house of John Varvatos. We have John Varvatos XX. Now, This one right here has coffee, black currant, apple, and the apple and the black currant in this one has cardamom up top too. The apple and the black currant is coming off the rip. That's where your sweetness come from. The coffee and the tobacco, I think this one has slight tobacco. This is in the base notes. But right off the rip, you're getting that apple, that black currant, cardamom. I think the middle note has a floral. I don't know if it's jasmine or what. But overall, now this fragrance right here kind of reminds me a little bit of Dylan Blue. Not so much exactly, but that's what it puts me in the mind of. But in my opinion, this one smells, especially in the open, better than Dylan Blue. So if you enjoy a fragrance like Dylan Blue by Versace, you'll enjoy this one. And this fragrance is good for layering with other fragrances as well too. And that's John Varvatos Du X. Alright, the next fragrance we'll be discussing is from Giorgio Armani. We have Acqua di Gio EDT. Now, this is another classic smelling fragrance, you know, slightly different than the OG, because to me this one has like a woodier undertone. Still has the aquatic scent to it, but it's a woody undertone to this one, and that's the note in this one that I really enjoy. Now, I smelled the OG before, and I have a few fragrances that are cloning the original Acqua di Gio. I don't think this one is heavy in the florals. To my nose, what I pick up more in this one is that woody undertone. I don't know what that note is. Let me look it up right quick. I really don't know what that note is. Okay, top note is C notes, green mandarin. Middle note is clary sage, lavender, geranium. Base notes is mineral notes, vetiver, and patchouli. I wonder if it's the geranium that I pick up in this one. No, it's not the geranium. Hey, might be the vetiver. It's probably what it is, the vetiver note in this fragrance. It's not patchouli, because the geranium gives off some kind of floral scent. It's the vetiver. The vetiver in this one is a different type of vetiver, and that vetiver stands out in this fragrance to me. And it's a note that I enjoy on this fragrance. Okay, and the last fragrance we'll be discussing is one that a lot of people now pretend like they don't like it, but at the end of the day, I think this is a wonderful fragrance, and it still stands high in the fragrance list. We have Dior Saage, the EDT. A lot of people now claiming that they don't like this fragrance and it don't smell that good and it's basic and generic. But I remember when this fragrance first came out, everybody was rocking it. But I guess that's more like a fad though, you know. When things come into style and they come into, you know, the hype, and then it kind of just dies down and people move on to something else. But to me, this one right here is still one of them ones. If you want to smell good, the performance, it still checks all the boxes. It's something you can rock. You know you're smelling good. You know it's going to perform well. And it's a crowd pleaser. It's a crowd pleaser. You can rock it in any situation. You can rock it whenever. It's a year-round fragrance. and you don't have to get no thought about wearing this fragrance. You know, at one point you just had to be worried about if everybody that you came in contact with was smelling like it. That's how many people was rocking this one. Everybody was rocking it, you know. But got it to do it with the 5 fragrances that I just wanted to mention that I think are still worth rocking in 2025. If you want to smell good, any one of these 5 fragrances will help you in doing so. And you know, let me know if y'all have these fragrances still in your collection and what y'all think of. Is this something that you're still rocking in 2025? Any one of these fragrances? Because I'm still rocking them, baby, and they still smelling good. So get in the comment, guys, and let me know what y'all talking about and what y'all think. And you know, that'll do it, guys. So please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, share the content, and this is the first video of 2025, baby. All right, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.